an education to do that, really, isn't it? It's from what I've learned is that scientists have looked at all of that, haven't they, and gone deeper and deeper and deeper, and then right in the ultimate observation, with sort of, I can't think what you call it, but when you look in and you look, a finite thing, they say, well, what is there? And they say, well, actually, there's nothing there. It's just emptiness, whatever that is, and they can't define it. So it's a nothingness, but of course that nothingness is everything. If you understand where I'm going with that, is you have to have you have to have an outside to have an inside, don't you? You see what I mean? So there has to be something within something, doesn't there? But when it comes to the actual exploration of life in itself, when you get to like with the cells and everything else, you get to the point where there is absolutely nothing to observe. And that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Is that God? Is that the ultimate? So that I can't explain. That's a journey beyond, isn't it, really? But we're all made up of that nothingness, if you like. Does that make sense, or am I wandering off? Yeah.
No. Like what you say is so true. In Zen practices and all, they talk like we are trying to be like a speck of salt just beside the ocean. But it's also salt, and the ocean is all salt, right? But just because of a speck of salt, little bit solidified, and maybe the color, because the seawater doesn't show like specifics, right? So but it's a speck of salt, and we are like the speck of salt with our ego and separation. We say, oh,